some change I'd like to see more specifically in America is I'd like to see us using alternative energy sources, be it like wind farms or more solar power, just so we can be a more efficient and a more green nation.
Well, I think technological advances and technology as we experience it is awesome, and it has unbelievable benefits. I would love to see people maybe stop living through the screen so much and use the internet instead of for what it most commonly is used for, ways to use it as a means to organize people that are like-minded about certain things and actually have a real life existence instead of I belong to this group on this social network and it's just, it's a little bullet point on who I am, as opposed to something where you use it, you experience something or you join something and then you go out and it's actually a part of your life, as opposed to something you just do while you're typing away.
For me personally, I would like to see more world awareness among my immediate peers. I came to a realization during the election that I had invested a lot of time and energy into researching politics and trying to pick the right candidate and all this stuff, and then I'm like talking passionately about politics or about certain issues, and I noticed that even my closest friends, who I thought would maybe have the same kind of drive to do their own research and to seek out these causes that are good and just to make wise decisions about plastics or anything like that. But I've noticed that a lot of my friends they just don't have that worldly awareness so much. I'd like to see just a lot of people thinking about the person next to them. There's a certain point where people they live in the tunnel and they don't see the next person sometimes.
Or they choose to ignore it.
Yeah, like Proposition 8, or it's like, people are joking about how Californians are they respect their chickens more than their homosexuals, and it's just like, it's crazy. And that's all because these people that are voting against Proposition 8, or voting for Proposition 8, I should say, they're not even thinking about it. It doesn't impact them immediately. They obviously don't have someone in their family that is homosexual or anything like that. So all they care about is keeping the rights of someone else, even though it doesn't affect them at all. So I would just like people to generally think about other.
One thing that drives me crazy, and I would like to see change, is that when going to the supermarket, people will just use these plastic bags, and they double them, and they put nothing in the bag, and I just don't understand why that can't stop, why there can't be a law to make that.
Did you hear about the bag
stop.
tax?
Yeah.
There's a bag tax in New York City. They're trying to get a 6 cents per bag tax, charge you for using bags.
I like it.
Just stop
I like it.
manufacturing it.
You know what I'm saying? But I think they, instead of doing that, they should make it like a law to where you would have to buy, some kind of.
Yeah, cloth bags.
Yeah,
Simple as that. Carry it with you.
I definitely stopped using plastic, and I always bring my own bags when I go shopping. Always. I have my trunk full of bags.
And then you go home and it's just take everything out and just throw it in the garbage, and it's like, what was that for?
Yeah.
So that's what I would like to see.
What I would like to see change is I would like to just end all of the all the senseless wars that are going on right now, and bring home my brother and everyone else's relatives home, and concentrate more on rebuilding this country and rebuilding New Orleans properly, and just concentrating more on just taking care of us here and not worrying about over there. And
yeah, that's the exciting thing about Obama getting elected, because
Yes.
there's so many people on the outside of the country that are really stoked that we took a huge step forward as a nation, So, that's really exciting, and sorry,
hey, I'm with you. It just hits that's a big thing with me, because I worry about my family. My brother's overseas, and I just want him home. I want everyone home, and I just want us to concentrate on here and making everything a lot better here. And I really wish, for me personally, I really wish that the billions of dollars are wasted fighting senseless wars, you could rebuild New Orleans over 5 times. I mean, let's do that. Come on, enough's enough.